reaction from my other story time video that I got that energy to do another story time for you guys. So yeah, before I start this story time, and tell you by the chat, you should know what this is already, but before I start the story time, so the end of my story, I meant to say, yes, you know, pregnancy doesn't stop you from achieving your dreams, as my dream was to go to university, and yeah, look at me now. I've got into university and I start September and I can't wait. So honestly, I'm excited. I'm doing biomedical science in University of Hull, September, so it's really very excited, can't wait. So yeah, let's begin the story time now. Yeah, so now this story time, by the title of this video, you should already know the story time is about how I found out my friend and I was talking to the same guy. So yeah, my mom doesn't know this, so now she's gonna kind of know. Yeah, so my friend and I, I think I was in 10th grade at the time. You know, you're young, your hormones are going crazy, and you just think, oh, you know, you like a guy. So it wasn't like dating or anything, the same guy, but we were like kind of like talking to the same guy. No, not boyfriend, girlfriend, no. Just like talking to the same guy, like kind of like dating, but not really. But yeah, we were kind of talking to the same guy. Basically, my friend and I, we met in 10th grade, and I think this is about in December time when it's like getting holiday and stuff. So basically, yeah, we got back into school in January. We're like, yeah, you know, talking and stuff. We sat down, we talked, and over the holidays, I had Saturday classes for like maths and English or something like that. Because my mom would be like, you know, I want you to pass your exams. I want you to get tutored by, you know, a different school. So I kind of went to a little Saturday class type of thing. So, you know, it really does help though. It really did help. But yeah, basically, she met me at school, and you know, we were talking over the holiday, and we were talking about some people that we met up with, and like what we did over the holidays and whatnot, and how our Christmas was, and you know, what we're gonna do this term and stuff like that. So as she was talking about it, I'm just gonna call her, I don't remember her name, I'm just gonna call her A. So A was like, you know, I met up with this tall boy, and I was like, oh, that's calm. I didn't see anything wrong with that, because, you know, I met up with a tall boy too. So in my head, I was like, oh, I met up with a tall boy too. I was going to say it, but I was like, thinking it. Then she was like, oh, he's very light-skinned and handsome. And then I was like, I met up with this similar. And she went, oh, maybe it's a different guy. And I was like, oh. So she continued. She was like, oh, I met up with, what's his name? I'm just going to call him Robert or something random. So yeah, she was like, oh, his name's Robert. And I was like, in my head, I was like, what? Robert? I know him. Wait, I met up with him too. And she was like, oh. In my head, I said that. I never said that out loud yet. Not yet. But yeah, she was like, oh, he drives. And I was like, I asked her, like, what car was it? And she was like, oh, I'm just going to make up a car, like a Nissan or something like that. Some old car he drove. But yeah, he drove some old car, and then she was like, okay, cool, you know. And I was like, oh. A was like, you know him? I went, yeah, kind of do. She was like, what do you mean it's kind of? And I was like, oh, I mean, we're like, you know, I talked to him too. And she was like, what? She couldn't believe. I was like, I talked to him too, A. And she was like, no, we're talking to the same guy. And I was like, yeah. I couldn't believe that, you know, we're talking to the same guy at the same time, which is crazy. But you know, I think I told my sister this though. I think no, I didn't. I don't think I did. I told my sister about what story time was gonna do today. She was like, pardon me. She was like, oh, what are you gonna do tomorrow? Like, what video are you gonna put up? So I was like, oh, I'm gonna put up story time. She was like, what one? And I was like, and I told her the story before you guys. I'm so sorry. She didn't say anything, but that's calm. But yeah, okay. Thank you guys for tuning into my story time. How I found out my friend and I was the same guy. Oh yeah, and yeah, end of the story. Forgot to end the story. She stopped talking to him, so did I. You know, we're good friends. So, and I can't remember what happened to her. I don't know what happened to her. To be honest, I actually don't know. So yeah, she probably, I don't know if she'll see this. I don't know, but I think she'll remember. So basically, thank you for watching my video, and if you want to see how I got this makeup look, it's in another video before this, well, after this actually, because I'm putting this up first. So yeah, you'll see how I got this look in my other video. I'll put the video up for this look soon, and I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be this look. I'll see you guys in my next video. Toodles.